Hello, and welcome to our video on the 15 signs that you're being used by others. Have you ever felt like you are putting in more effort into a relationship than you are getting back? Do you feel like you are always the one giving and never receiving? These feelings could be a sign that you are being used by others in your relationships. It's important to recognize these signs so that you can protect yourself from being taken advantage of and maintain healthy relationships that are based on mutual care and respect. So, let's get started. Sign number 1. Always being asked for favors. When someone is constantly asking you to do things for them without reciprocating, it could be a sign that they are using you. If you find yourself always being the one who is asked to lend a hand without ever receiving anything in return, it's important to question whether this relationship is truly balanced. While it's normal to ask for help sometimes, if someone is constantly relying on you to do things for them, it could be a sign that they are taking advantage of your kindness and generosity. Sign number 2. Being taken for granted. When someone takes you for granted, they assume that you will always be there for them, without acknowledging your contributions or efforts. If you feel like you are constantly being taken for granted in your relationships, it's important to recognize this as a sign that you are being used. When you are consistently giving without receiving anything in return, it can leave you feeling undervalued and unappreciated. It's important to set boundaries and communicate your needs to ensure that you are being treated with the respect and appreciation you deserve. Sign number 3. Feeling guilty when saying no. If you feel guilty for not being able to fulfill someone's request, it could be a sign that you have been conditioned to always say yes. When you prioritize other people's needs over your own, it can lead to feelings of guilt and anxiety when you are unable to meet their expectation. It's important to recognize that it's okay to say no and set boundaries in your relationships. Learning to say no can help you prioritize your own needs and ensure that you are not being taken advantage of. Sign number 4. Only being contacted when they need something. If someone only contacts you when they need something, it is likely that they are using you for their own benefit. While it's normal for relationships to ebb and flow, if someone only reaches out to you when they need something, it's important to question whether they are truly interested in maintaining a genuine relationship with you. It's important to surround yourself with people who value you for who you are, rather than what you can do for them. Sign number 5. Always being the one to initiate plans. If you are always the one to initiate plans with someone, it could be a sign that they are not interested in maintaining a balanced relationship. While it's normal for relationships to be unbalanced at times, if you consistently find yourself being the one to initiate plans and make an effort to maintain the relationship, it's important to question whether this relationship is truly mutually beneficial. It's important to surround yourself with people who are invested in maintaining healthy and balanced relationships. Sign number 6. Feeling exhausted after spending time with them. If spending time with someone leaves you feeling drained or exhausted, it could be a sign that they are emotionally or mentally draining you. While some relationships require more effort than others, if you consistently feel exhausted after spending time with someone, it's important to question whether this relationship is truly healthy for you. It's important to surround yourself with people who uplift and energize you, rather than drain you. Sign number 7. Feeling like you can't be yourself around them. If you feel like you can't be yourself around someone, it could be a sign that you are being used. When someone is using you, they may want you to act in a certain way that benefits them. This can lead to feelings of discomfort or unease when you are around them, as you may feel like you have to put on a persona or act a certain way in order to please them. It's important to surround yourself with people who accept you for who you are and allow you to be your authentic self. Sign number 8. Feeling like you're not being listened to. If you feel like you're not being listened to in your relationships, it could be a sign that the other person is not valuing your opinions or needs. When someone is using you, they may only be interested in what you can do for them, rather than what you have to say. It's important to communicate your needs and feelings in your relationships, and to surround yourself with people who listen and respect your perspective. Sign number 9. Feeling like you're always walking on eggshells. If you feel like you're always walking on eggshells around someone, it could be a sign that you are being used. When someone is using you, they may be quick to become upset or angry if you don't fulfill their expectation. This can create a tense or uncomfortable environment, as you may feel like you have to constantly monitor your behavior in order to avoid conflict. It's important to surround yourself with people who are understanding and compassionate, rather than quick to anger or judgment. Sign number 10. Feeling like you're being manipulated. If you feel like you're being manipulated in your relationships, it could be a sign that you are being used. When someone is using you, they may try to manipulate or control you in order to get what they want. This can include using guilt, shame, or other tactics to make you feel obligated to fulfill their requests. It's important to recognize when someone is trying to manipulate you and to set boundaries in order to protect yourself. Sign number 11. Feeling like you're always apologizing. If you feel like you're always apologizing in your relationships, it could be a sign that you are being used. When someone is using you, they may make you feel like you are always in the wrong, even when you haven't done anything wrong. This can lead to feelings of guilt or shame and can make it difficult to stand up for yourself. It's important to recognize when someone is trying to make you feel guilty. You need to be assertive in order to protect your self-worth. Sign number 12. Feeling like you're being used for your resources. If someone only wants to be around you because of what you can give them, it is likely that they are using you for your resources. This can include your time, money, connections, or other assets that they may want to benefit from. It's important to surround yourself with people who are interested in maintaining a genuine relationship with you rather than using you for what you can provide. Sign number 13. Feeling like you're being used for emotional support. If someone only wants to be around you when they need emotional support, it is likely that they are using you for this purpose. While it's normal to seek support from friends and loved ones, if someone is only interested in being around you when they need emotional support, it's important to question whether they are truly invested in the relationship. It's important to surround yourself with people who are interested in maintaining a balanced relationship and who are willing to support you when you need it as well. Sign number 14. Feeling like you are being used for your connections. If you notice that someone only reaches out to you when they need a favor or want to make use of your connections, it could be a sign that they are using you. While it's normal to ask for help or connect with others to further one's career or goals, it's important to ensure that the relationship is based on mutual benefit and respect, rather than just one person taking advantage of the other. If you feel like you are being used solely for your connections, it may be time to reevaluate the relationship and set boundaries to protect yourself. You can also communicate your concerns with the person and let them know how their behavior makes you feel. A healthy relationship should be based on give and take, and both parties should feel valued and respected. Remember, it's okay to say no to requests that make you uncomfortable or that you feel are taking advantage of you. Sign number 15. Feeling like you are being used for your skills or expertise. If you feel like people only want to be around you because of what you can do for them, it could be a sign that you are being used for your skills or expertise. While it's natural to want to spend time with people who have similar interests or skills, it's important to be aware of whether someone is only interested in you because of what you can offer them. If you find that you are constantly being asked to do things for others, or that people only reach out to you when they need your help with something, it's important to set boundaries and communicate your needs. Remember that you are more than just your skills or expertise, and you deserve to be valued for who you are as a whole person. These are some of the signs that you may be getting used by others in your relationships. It's important to recognize these signs and to take action to protect yourself and your well-being. By setting boundaries, communicating your needs, and surrounding yourself with people who value and respect you, you can create healthy and fulfilling relationships that are based on mutual care and respect. Remember, you deserve to be treated with kindness and consideration, and it's okay to say no to people who are not contributing to your well-being. Please post your comment below. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Click the subscribe button to see more content like this, and don't forget to activate the notification bell. See you in our next video.